We are live. Hello everyone, this is Birtamov. We are playing some Destiny 2, Season of the Haunted. This will be the last week of the seasonal story. We'll find out if Kaitel gets over her rage issues. Let me start up the game. It should have been updated. Game is loading. Game is loading. Game is loading. Game is loading. Okay, game is loading indeed. So let me put myself somewhere where I'm not covering the screen. Loading, 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 though. Loading, 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 though. Loading, though. Yeah, I know the song. Oh, it's double Baylor week. Before that, let's check out the challenges. Ooh, we got two. We're gonna do Rage with only Arc subclasses and weapons. Well, we got this done. We gotta do kills with glaives and swords in the Derelict and defeat powerful Cabal in any server activity. Okay. Yes, we're equipping swords and stuff. And glaives. Stun champions. Acquire the ornament for Crucible. Masterwork a piece of armor. And the thing... Oh, complete lost sectors. Okay. Ooh, I got some stuff and I forgot to redeem it. Oh no, it's probably from that thing I redeemed just now. Let's check out the new stuff in Eververse. Egregore shell. Oh! I don't think it's safe to have a ghost covering in dark shrooms from the pain dimension. Oh, no armor piece this week. Pegasus projection. Oh, that's a pretty cool skin for Traveler Chosen. I'm gonna get it. Looks pretty good. Well, that's all the cosmetic stuff sorted out for this week. Let's go to Helm. Yes, it is at the Crown of Sorrows. Time to go to visit Auntie Eris. Auntie Eris is gonna provide us with more life lessons. Some more very, very important wisdom. Very important. sticker that says it's safe. You know what? Probably. There probably is. I cannot for the life of me think about gold becoming a dream and hanging out in here. I can't think of it. I really can't. Do you think there will be a gold memory? That sounds very uncanny to me. If we get a gold dream and we have him floating here, it's gonna be very fucking weird. It's gonna be so weird. I don't like the idea. A little floating Cabal fairy. Yeah. Waiting for you to load in before I activate the quest. So you join my fire team. You're definitely inside. You're just loading. Okay, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna watch my cutscene.
We stand at the precipice of victory. There is but one final link that remains between Callus and the pyramid, and we are ready to strike at it. Cabal has been brought into our ritual bond. She is now prepared to confront the nightmare of Gaul and undo her father's work. However, by my estimates, Callus has already infiltrated the paracausal matrix of the lunar pyramid. The dark below groans and churns with excitement at this revelation. Emanations from the lunar pyramid whisper a singular psychic demand to all who can perceive it. Rejoice. Callus is overconfident, and we must take advantage. Go, return to the Leviathan and prepare.
Okay. Let's break Callus's figurative kneecaps. Because I don't think Callus has kneecaps anymore. He's definitely not the kneecap having type anymore. Insidious killer. I think anything is valid. Okay, I need to get some glaive and I need a sword. So let me go to Dim and pull a sword because I don't have any swords right now on me. Dim Poo is loading. Dim is loading. Okay. Dim is loaded. So let us get a sword. What kind of sword am I going to bring? Pa-pa-da-pum. 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 Guess I'm bringing all reliable. There we go, we have all reliable. Way under level too. I don't need something to infuse into it. Okay, let's go. Did you finish your cutscene? Okay, let's go to the place. The place of destiny. The place of great importance. there's a fish and chip shop called The Place. In Farnborough. With that type point, so the, with the eye. Okay. I mean, if it gets customers interested, a typo could be very, very important part of your business brand. Could be a very, very important strategic choice in your marketing scheme to make an pinpoint strike engineer, a social engineer, reverse engineered marketing strike by having customers interested in the shop, by having a typo that makes customers give up on unable to forget the name of the shop.
Harvester stirs, hungering for the pain of what was lost.
Oh yeah, I need to actually kill with my sword. That's very important. Oh, come on. Pachung, 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 pachung.
This nightmare is a snapshot of suffering, and only through inflicting more pain can we banish it from the Leviathan. Out a powerful nightmare. See that it is destroyed. The harvester hungers, and its thirst will not be denied. Out a powerful nightmare. See that it is destroyed. Light and dark forged together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper.
And that's it. We can now go do the last Severance mission.
What do you hope to accomplish, Guardian? You fight incessantly, like a rabid beast in search of its next kill. One would hope that your bloodlust can serve as an example for Cabal. A reminder of how a true warrior acts.
Feel like, go ahead. I'll just have to mute myself, I guess, while you're grinding the coffee.
You are a weapon.
Or you can do it after we finish that save,
Choosing.
if you can last.
And if Cabal lacks the strength to be the master, then she deserves to be the
Okay. Let's finish so you can make coffee during our break for No More Heroes 2. I'm looking for the other treasure chests before we go. Is your window open? Room does feel a bit stuffy. Okay, that's ball chest. Okay. Tell me when you're ready so we can start Sever. Go? Okay, go. Join the Empress Kaito on adventure, blah blah blah. Sever. Resolve. Requires quest progression bound in sorrow. What? Excuse me? Did yours complete? Oh, yours did not complete. We have to do some more. You're at 67%. I wonder why. Did you open the chest and deposit the bound the vestiges of the red? Okay, I'm gonna start one more. That should take you. That's weird because we did the same amount of things.
Nightmares are converging in your location. Begin the harvest.
We did the same amount of things. Can you deposit the red cores? I did a lot of red core deposits, and maybe that increases the amount of percentage you get. I pretty much deposited the cores every single time that I had one available. Just going to death. Just poking them to death.
A new nightmare rises, but do not fear. Destroy it as you have the others.
Okay, did that fill you up? Yes, I see it fill you up. Let's go do the quest. For real this time. Time to load into Resolve. So many gays. More loading. Wow, it loaded very fast. We're in.
Cabal will arrive shortly.
Remember to keep your eyes open for automatons.
Drop pod breach successful. The ship has turned rancid. The Leviathan's transformation is a spreading miasma. One we stop here. Take the engines, Guardian. I ascend another path, but I will see this through with you.
Come to challenge me again. The beaten always do.
Okay. It's funny to me that a gold nightmare can still use the light. You overdosing it so much that even his nightmare can use the light.
We lifted the Cabal from Callus's stagnation. Now your Midkeeper's list the world's lost, not added. They speak of what once was, and no longer of what could be. Is this the new Cabal you've envisioned?
Guardian down. We've both humored scribes conjuring purpose for us. Futures that never came to pass. Theirs is the buzzing of insects caught in turbulent winds. When the wind shifts, so will they.
Damn, Cabal. Oh, I found the automaton. It's right here. Automaton. I think Cabal's troops have this handle. We can talk to the automaton while they fight. Come on. Over here. Pero, 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 pero. Hello? Okay, maybe it activates only after we are done with this. So let's be done with this. Hey, welcome to the stream, Darker Star Games. It's going good, going well.
Plant your amplifier and do not linger in the spores longer than you must.
Okay, let's set the amplifier and let's check if... Or do we check first if the thing activates? Oh, there it is. It's active. Yeah, it's active now. Thank you for the follow, Darker Star Games. I'm glad you like my avatar.
Immortalized by those who resisted. Individuals are defined by what we are not, after all. Unfortunately, this duality we are partners in is short-lived. Soon, I will grow beyond such small ideas as conflict. Until then, I will savor our time together.
Right. I'm sure that's gonna go well for you. I'm sure that's gonna go well for him. Tivacalus. Tivacalus. Light drinkers. Oh, I see what you did there. Is there any bobbleheads around?
The interference has returned, more complex than before. Something language adjacent, but familiar. A translation of a translation.
Any bobbleheads around this location? Don't see any. Going to keep pushing. Oh, hi!
Edge alignment was poor.
Keitel has a...
Guardian,
You missed it. I'm sorry, you'll have to sit on my screen.
Light spawn and send its head back to the city.
silence! You are a weak imitation of the goal I knew.
I am limited only by your weak imagination.
I will find you at the end.
Okay. Yeah, she had impaled a scorn on her blade. No bobbleheads around here.
Puppet, against me? You have grown fat from weakness, drunk on their
They're still talking.
You demanded I rule in your shadow. With the Vanguard, I stand equal. The Cabal stand equal.
The Cabal will die alongside them. A desperate ember fading against the dark.
Just because you can't imagine a future beyond yourself, Dominus, doesn't mean there isn't one.
Ah, you started an encounter. Is it the thing where we have to burninate a baiter once again? Oh yeah, it is. We have to burninate.
Endurance is a voice. I've heard it whispered through the tree of silver wings on Io and beneath the ice of Europa. But it does not speak to us. This connection must be severed.
He's coming for me! Is he? Is he coming? Did you distract him? He was coming for me. Oops! But now he has to come for me no matter what. Where is he? Hello? Hello? Come here! I got something for you. Yep, thank you. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your bath. You're gonna be cleaner than ever. This is the cleanest you'll ever be. You never need to bathe again. You reach maximum hygiene. Okay, this place has a lot of intricate little spots to hide. So let's check the place where the automaton was last time. Maybe the bobblehead is there. If I remember, the Vader was around this corner.
Fan turbines offline. The final severance awaits.
Don't push forward too much.
Bound to the crown. Together, we cannot fail.
Okay, the only thing where the automaton was is a bunch of nightmares. In a very spooky, quote-unquote spooky alignment, arrangement, with no bobbleheads. You don't think they will put the bobblehead in the same place 2 weeks in a row, right? They weren't there, right? Can you check the spot where it was last week? While I check this side. Otherwise, nope, it's not there. I see it on your screen, there's nothing. Okay, let's carry on. Maybe they put it even further in.
They are using the Cabal. Using you. The Empire is cattle flesh between the city and their enemies. They will let every last one of us die to save themselves.
They have proven otherwise. I do not fear our enemies. The light is at our back, and we are the Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas. Let them come.
Okay. Let's go help out Kaito's troops. While also carefully watching out for bobbleheads. It's a little room on this side. Found it! Found the bobblehead! You can come to me. Bobblehead has been found. In the tiny, tiny room. Okay. Now let's help Kaito finish her business with Domino's goal. I think that Vanguard will incinerate the entire section with the crown and everything. It's full of mushrooms now. Hi, Domino's. Hi, go.
With it.
You were never able to best me, Kaito. That's why I left you to hold my throne.
I was fighting with weapons you gave me. Now, I wield my own.
Okay. Let's break his legs.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Point, 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 point. Oh. Wow!
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Crush him with your light, as the Traveler did!
Okay, coming. Just grabbing the thing. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Ay, 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 ay. It's down. Let's check on Kaito.
You are nothing more than a child playing, Empress. You lack my drive and your father's vision.
The old ways are dead, Dominus. I forged a new Cabal in my image. It does not require your approval.
That's so jank!
I see, Kaito. I see your new have surpassed me. I attempted to subdue the light and burn for it. But you wield it on your war council. What conquest is more deserving?
You still don't understand. It wasn't conquest. It was compromise. An act your traditions never would have allowed.
No, examine, you stab him into a memory.
Prescriptions of your idols.
Just stab the nightmare out of him.
Like my legend. Call his flesh. His words are only words. Like yours.
There is a difference. Mine are better. Was that it then? If dead men and sanctimony are all Callus has to threaten me, he might as well turn the Leviathan around and run.
So how is this going to fix Callus taking over the pyramid? Because I don't see that being solved. With this we just did just a little observation. I don't mean anything by it. Just a little observation. Does that mean there's gonna be another quest? Or the quest is gonna have some more steps? Because this should be the conclusion, right? You think the conclusion is gonna be a different week? That sounds possible. That's true. It could happen like that. Okay, let's go do the next quest step. It's a private transmission waiting for you at the helm. Okay. Let's go to helm. Okay, here we are. Mysterious transmission.
It is strange. What we are to those around us, and what we are not. The Dominus was a hero to my people, self-made and defiant. He inspired many, but the Leviathan's trickeries allowed me to see Gaul as the Vanguard did. Dangerous, relentless, cruel. Those were qualities I embodied to survive Callus's interpretation of fatherhood. They kindled in me a stifling reliance on self, on action, and nothing else. Most of all,
I mean, you know what he did to her.
Our conquests recognized and ratified by the shockwaves they send through the Empire. The impact we leave. But an endless war in pursuit of glory leaves only ashes. When I am gone, it won't be the impact of my conquests that shape the Empire. Instead, It will be the quiet of peace, in the company of allies. Well fought, Guardian.
Damn. we made Kaito choose the we made Kaito choose true pacifist route on Undertale. Definitely a fairy. Okay. And to debrief with Ares. And listen to a radio communication. Holy shit! Oh no, it's so big! It's so big! Oh my god, it's huge! Oh! We have a Cabal Fairy. Dominus Fairy. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, I gotta deposit my bobblehead. My bobblehead is now deposited. I'm gonna debrief with Ares.
Victory sits before us, and yet it feels strangely hollow. We have severed what should be the final connection to the pyramid, and yet there is no reaction from the Leviathan, no reaction from Callus, and the lunar pyramid's psychic emanations are quiet. I cannot help but feel as though we have not weathered the storm, but merely stepped into its eye. The nightmares contained within the crown of sorrow are seething. Something is coming, Guardian, and we are not prepared. I would ask that you return to the Leviathan, continue to imprison the nightmares aboard it, while I attempt to ascertain what has changed.
You think there's gonna be a week 7 seasonal story? Because this is very inconclusive. Oh yeah, Ares will contact you to the Crown of Sorrow. So yeah, the quest is not over. There's definitely an epilogue coming at some point. Maybe next week, maybe at the end of the season. We have no idea. Vestiges of threat, bounties. Okay. Let's just listen to the radio.
Eris told me what happened. How are you?
Tired and old.
But do you feel like a legend, Kettle?
I will break you in half, small man.
I can't imagine it was easy. That confrontation after all this time. Mine wasn't.
You are not mistaken. I know what Gaul is to your people. A symbol of death, ruthless ambition. But he was so much more than that to me. He was an idol, an inspiration to all Cabal. Even though he was born to a low station, he rose. How he rose. I was blinded by the light of his accomplishments. Unable to see the man inside. Unable to see his self-aggrandizing corruption. I refused to believe he was as much like my father as he was. It repulses me how much I still feel for them both. In spite of everything they became.
It's hard to challenge your idols. Even harder to make the decision that you'll be different. But then you look back on your life, your own mistakes, and you wonder how you'll be judged when all is said and done. I'll never know Gaul as you did, but I know you, Cuddle. I see you
That is all anyone can ask for. To be seen as they are.
I'll delete that message from my memory. That message is now deleted from my memory. It does not exist. Yes, nice chair. Okay, let's read the lore books. Yes, I have some lore books to read. Yeah, see, there is one more book for each. There is one more step. So there's definitely a week 7. At some point. Maybe not next week, but maybe the week after. It's probably not gonna be a Sever mission. It's probably gonna be something different, because there's no more Sever triumphs. It's gonna be something different. Don't see any new triumphs. There's definitely something, but it's not listed here. It's probably a secret, super secret category of triumph. Or it's just in this. So it's gonna be like a secret 7th Sever quest. Or something at the end of the season, as you say. Okay, let's read the lore cards that we use unlocked. I mean, there's even one more extra lore card for each that we still have missing. Rexis. Zavala lays Hakim down on his bed, supporting him so that his head comes to rest softly on the pillow. Safiya pulls his blanket up, trembling, stopping short of throwing it over his face. When she reaches for her husband's hand beside her, she realizes she is stained up to her elbows with her son's dark, blackened blood, the blood of a deep interior wound. Zavala reaches for the edge of his son's blanket, adjusting it to cover Hakim's shoulder carefully, as he is afraid to wake him. What will you do now? Amani has a way of cutting to the heart of things. Hakim has been buried for a month. Flowers on his headstone. The sisters sit overlooking the graveyard. The night air is thick with summer warmth. All is silvered in the moonlight. The cicadas sing. The world does not stop, and they witness her grief. Safiya shakes her head, silent. Her sister puts an arm around her shoulders. You will have to decide. The silence grows heavy. She feels Amani draw her into an embrace. He was a good boy, her sister says, and Safiya hears the quaver in her voice. Stubborn and brave, like his father. They part and Amani claps Safiya's hands in hers. Her sister gives a sad smile. Safiya does not return it. Her grief is solitary, inward. She cries when she is alone. Zavala is at Hakim's grave most nights. Safiya says at last, but not tonight. Sleep, her sister says. Sleep and think about your future, here or elsewhere. You want me to leave? Safiya asks. Amani shakes her head, squeezes her sister's hands. No, never, but I want you to find your joy again. I don't believe you'll find it here. Bring him back. Safiya hears Zavala's voice when she returns home. She follows the sound to their bedroom. Bring him back, he demands again. There is a tremor in Zavala's voice. Safiya peers through the sleep of space offered by the unlatched door. Her husband faces away from her, speaking to his ghost. I can't, Tarch says. Tarch stares up at Zavala. She can see the ghost shivering. Take my light and bring him back. He struggles at every word. You know I can't. Would you? Zavala asks, something clawing into his voice. Would you bring him back if you could? If Tarch speaks, Safiya doesn't hear it, but she hears the scrape of Zavala's gun on the nightstand. Find a way. Bring him back. Zavala pleads. Safiya doesn't hesitate when she sees Zavala raise the weapon. She swings open the door. Her husband flinches, turns, sees her standing at the threshold. Careful, she walks to him, puts a hand on his arm. lowers his gun. Zavala falls to his knees, the gun clattering to the floor. Safia reaches for Tarch, and he floats to her. She holds him in her hands. There is a throne, a warmth in her palms. The ghost's singular eye, pale blue, looks up at her. She remembers all the times he hovered just out of Hakim's reach, teasing him, playing with him. In that moment, she knows that Tarch loved him too. We cannot change what happened, she whispers to her husband. This will not change who we are. She thinks he will turn to her and ask, who am I? But he doesn't. Tarch leaves her embrace to hover beside Zavala. I can't stay here, she says. He says nothing. He knows himself, and he knows who she is too. She is certain. Safia searches his face. She sees Hakim when she looks at him. She sees her own pain reflected in his eyes, and she sees his pain as well. Just as endless as the years he will suffer beyond her own. Safia looks away. I can understand eternity, she says, sadly. I don't know if you can either, but you will live it. I will not. Zavala takes a hard breath, and the sob drags itself from his body. She looks at him again. Don't forget us, Zavala, her voice breaks. For all your years, please. Never. Oof. That's a big oof. Roblox oof.ogg. Ouch. It's down. Roblox oof.ogg. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. Let's see this one. Propaganda. Recorded transmissions via HDN splice 332-410-205. Signal origin unknown. Signal terminus wideband open channel from the auspice of Gallus, the post-Cabal Emperor. My loyal subjects, the Guardians believe they have defeated your glorious Emperor. How foolish. They look at the bodies left in their wake and assume victory, at the blood and oil that runs from the battlefields that they have ravaged, and assume the territory conquered. They are like the old Cabal, sweeping over planets with no mind to the subjects that resist them. But I am not so cruel. The worlds I brought into our fold were showering riches, given everything for their service as Cabal, as you are now, and you will each time you serve me. Some of you were born here, you're young, blessed by my hand with a life of celebrated battle and luxurious feasting. You fight with the voracity of veteran gladiators. You fight for your home, or home. I swore to call you my children. Others came to me from my traitorous daughter, who calls herself Empress, even while I still draw breath. Such arrogance, such disrespect. You've seen her tasteless plans fail to the battle. You've watched her cast aside Cabal tradition to bow to the city and their light. She fights alongside the very soldiers who slaughtered your brethren, while I bend them to my will. Who is your true leader? The answer is clear. If she had followed me as you do. If only she had followed me as you do. Finally, exalted most of all, you elite few who have stood with their emperor from the beginning, who grew fat with strength in exile. We are blood. As you have shed for me, I will shed for you. My flesh, my riches, my goblets of royal wine, they are yours. Your honor above all. And when our new Cabal stands before eternity, you will be among the first. I have heard the rumors whisper between you, my subjects. Rumors fed to you by your enemies. Your hope that I have not been vanquished is well placed, for I am so very much alive. You fear that we are defeated, but nothing could be further from the truth. You wonder if I am a spirit, if I have become something beyond Cabal, if I have ascended like Acrius did when he cradled the sun in his grasp. Allow me to soothe your curiosity. Yes, I have become all you have imagined, and so much more. The Guardians believe they hold victory, but soon they will see the truth they have ignored with such determination. This road is long, but it only has one end. They serve to set my plans solidly in the foundations of the universe. Their petty attacks, while tragic in their cost to my dear crew, cannot halt their purpose. So my soldiers, I leave you this task. Hold the Leviathan. Show no quarter to those who will walk the halls of your home as invaders. It is your final task before you may be uplifted to sit beside me at the end. I do not promise that every Cabal standing on the Leviathan will survive this journey, but under my loving watch, you will live and die in nothing less than greatness. What more can a warrior desire but an exciting life and a good death? Have I not given you both? From the mouth of Amsot, high scribe to the unbound Emperor Calus, none can contain. Rejoice, praise Calus who ascends, for he keeps you in his mind, and there you will never die. So now we know why there is an extra week of developments waiting for us. There is certainly some more stuff to explore. Week 7. Maybe it's not next week. We don't know. It could be the last week of the season. From the office of the deposed emperor. Reminds me of something different from this place. What does it remind you of? Oh, come on. No, please. Jesus. I will not ask you again. I'm not gonna ask you again. No. Banned. Moderator banned from chat. Okay. I think that's the end of this week's development. I think we are set to do other things. We have a few minutes, at least 30 minutes until we start No More Heroes 2. So I will, you go make coffee. I'm starting to feel like I also need some coffee. Oh, Eidolon Shell. Oh, it has the Shadowkeep logo. The sigil from the moon. For those whose guardians have no doubts to bind. I mean, it's very funny that our guardian did not get a nightmare. We also participated in the binding ritual. Who knows? Maybe last week will be our nightmare. Or maybe we're gonna fight Ikora's nightmare. Her nightmare is her nightmare is Gate 6. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close the game. Closing the game. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so in at least 30 minutes, in about 30 minutes, we have a different game to play. We're gonna play No More Heroes 2, Part 3, and for now we'll be right back. We'll be right back. So I'm gonna put some music. I'm gonna put the BRB screen, and I'm going to update the stream information for the next stream. So see you in 30 minutes.